Meanwhile, Frank and Freddy wake up and on cue, shit is coming alive. Like I said earlier, worst hot dog on a stick ever. The worst.
Get in there! That goddamn chemicals! It's all over everything! Stupid asshole!
Hang on a minute. Bert is a slave driver and a cheap son of a bitch who's going bald too. Ha ha.
Oh man, the PMRC is right. Subliminal messages are in everything.
Meanwhile, back at the graveyard, things are getting existential as Trash asks one of the most important questions of our time.
Do you ever fantasize about being killed?
Whoa! Down, boy. The best is yet to come.
For me, the worst way would be for a bunch of old men to get around me and start fighting and eating me alive. First, they would tear off my clothes.
Whoa. We still need one more thing. Whew. Oh. Hey. Wait a minute. They took away for JJ!
You did what?
You see, even the movie is shocked and appalled.
You opened it!
No movie. It'll never open again. I got this.
Yeah, the original scene here was for Trash to be completely naked, pubic hair on display. But when co-producer Graham Henderson saw what they were filming, he freaked out and demanded they remove her pubic hair. A quick shave later, they started filming again, and he said, "That's even worse! You can see everything!" So they covered her entire crotch with a prosthetic they made by pouring alginate into Linnea Quigley's panties while she was wearing them. Back at the warehouse, Bert comes back after having been called by Frank, and there's a hilarious scene where they try to figure out how to handle one particularly animated corpse. They come to the very logical solution of trying to destroy the brain, but that doesn't work.
I thought you said if we destroyed the brain, it'd die.
It worked in the movie!
You mean the movie line?
They then try dismemberment, but that doesn't work either. So they figure maybe burning it in the crematory across the street will work. Meanwhile, Suicide makes a declaration that all 80s punks can identify with.
What do you think this is all about? You think this is a fucking costume? This is a way of life.
Yeah, punk rock for life! Except for that time when I was a goth in the 90s. And then a raver in the late 90s, and... Fuck you, I don't gotta justify shit! I went wherever the drugs and pussy were best!
Hey, is that Freddy?
Where?
Over there going into that building.
Nope, that is not Freddy. Why would Freddy be going into a mortuary?
Oh, I don't know, maybe because you're within walking distance of the medical supply place he works at! You know, you really are a dumb yuppie motherfucker. I'm sending you to the cornfield.
Wonder what other 80s references I can make right about now. Holy shit! Orange headphones, motherfucker.
Hey, listen to me, you big blue bastard. Take those headphones off that tape, and that player is mine!
Orange foam Radio Shack headphones. So 80s, they're worth murdering over. So no, this isn't Star-Lord's real father, it's Ernie the Mortician. Bert tries to get Ernie.
Yeah, no shit. There are two characters in this movie called Bert and Ernie. Dan O'Bannon swears this was a coincidence, but I don't know, man. I don't think I buy it.
Bert tries to get Ernie to let God, I'm sorry. Bert tries to get Ernie to let them use the crematorium by telling him they've got a bunch of
rabid weasels.
What? What the hell are you doing? A bunch of rabid weasels?
You know how these things happen.
No, I don't. How do they happen?
That's another great thing about Return of the Living Dead. People are not complete idiots unless the character is supposed to be a complete idiot. Like when Bert comes in and is like, hey Ernie, you know how these things happen. Like Ernie's response is incredibly reasonable.
No, I don't. How do they happen?
After showing Ernie the dismembered corpse, he agrees to burn it up in the incinerator. Unfortunately, this just spreads the chemical into the air, which then comes down as rain, reanimating the entire graveyard, which is where the kids are partying. Now, as you watch Linnea Quigley run around this graveyard without clothing, you're probably asking yourself, is she gonna be naked throughout the whole rest of the movie?
The whole thing, motherfucker!
Lord Satan! Oh, Lord Satan! Give us this day our daily spread, and deliver us from the MPAA, which prevented us from seeing Linnea Quigley's a pink pussy hair.
Oh man, we gotta go back to these guys? Now fuck that, let's look at Linnea Titley some more. Oh yes! Okay, so these guys, psych! We ain't done! Look at that! Behold the butt jiggle! Oh, I just want to slap that. Back in the crematorium, Freddy and Frank are getting visibly sick from the chemical spill. And to his credit, Bert isn't the kind of asshole to just brush it off with, walk it off, big guy! You just need some orange juice! He's like, oh shit, why didn't you say something? We need to get you to a doctor. Meanwhile, Tina, who separated from the group earlier, in a scene I didn't show you, walks into You Need a Medical Supply. And here it is, guys. The fateful moment. The first time this line is ever uttered by a zombie.
Okay, yeah, like technically that yellow cadaver says it first, but try to make that out compared to this.
Tina gets trapped in a closet by the Tarman zombie just as the rest of the punks come in. Oh yeah, by the way, we call him the Tarman. Not important to the plot, just, you know, so you can say you're cool. Hey, you take that towel off right now. I don't care if you're cold. You shiver for the camera. They hear Tina's screams and run to the basement just in time for us to witness Tarman figure out how to open the locked door. It's at this point we realize that the zombies aren't just mindless corpses. They're actually intelligent. Don't worry, everyone.
He can still make a living in the future as a media culture critic, whatever that is. He's white, male, and has no brains. I think his name is Jonathan McIntosh now.
And speaking of amazing deductive reasoning, watch this bit of detective work.
Borrow your stethoscope.
What's better?
I can't hear anything through mine.
Well, then maybe you should put that stethoscope in your ears. I mean, you know, just saying.
Hey, Suicide's down there.
Oh, no way, man. He is gone. That thing ate his head.
Get a grip on your shit, kid. You've got a mohawk. Show some pride.
At about this time, they realize it was Freddy going into the mortuary, and they run over there. Good thing, too, because we get to see more of Linnea Quigley's Jiggly. But they forgot an important safety tip, which is that zombies are attracted to the sounds of that ass.
Well, apparently that skeleton wants to party. Hey, wait a minute.
It's like there's a party in my mouth, and everyone's got herpes.